We play and call it work.
All right, here's some rules you got wrong. Maybe rules we got wrong. We all got wrong. I think most of us. Warhammer Fantasy rules you got wrong. So what do we have first?
First up, Vampire Counts vs. Lizardmen, episode 123. Clarence. A good battle report overall, but I'm a little let down by the initial charge of the Graveguard and the Croxagores. It really looks like the rocks were in the way, and the next shot they mysteriously teleport to the other side to clear the rocks. I understand that it might be more fun to let the charge happen, but to me fantasy is a tactical maneuvering game and it kills the enjoyment for me when it's glossed over in the interest of rolling dice.
Right, so what actually happened there was, you are right, and that actually should have been a failed charge. So what we had done off camera, not to give excuses, but I put my finger down on his movement tray, and I had him move his unit to make sure it could wheel past the rocks so that it can wheel again and charge me. And we did that. Once I realized that they were okay to do so, we kind of put them back in kind of the same position and kind of moved them in. Now, that still would have been wrong because you could not have wheeled it twice. This is something that I may have gotten wrong in the past. I'm not sure if I forgot about this rule or just wasn't playing with it for a long time, but yeah, only wheeling once before the charge. So yeah, definitely they should not have made that charge. My bad.
Next comment's from the Welsh bloke, and that was directed towards Clarence, but I think the unit dodged the rock because the Graveguard unit was pivoting rather than wheeling. Steven should know better. Steve, remember you're only allowed one wheel during a charge.
Yeah, okay, so that's where, so definitely they weren't pivoting, they were wheeling. So I had to actually go back and watch this clip a couple of times to even understand what you guys meant by what happened there. But yeah, they basically wheeled twice on their charge, and they shouldn't have.
Lonnie. Nice bat rep, guys, but you did forget some killing blows there.
Yeah, they're all at strength 6. So I would have had a couple of 6-up saves. No, sorry, they would have ignored a couple of my 6-up saves. So yeah, for the killing blows, no, I don't think that it really mattered because they destroyed me. Yeah, but yeah, I forgot about killing blows.
Next up, Bulldoze. Didn't the Graveguard have the banner or the barrows? So when they were dropped to weapon skill 1, they rolled to hit on 5-up. The banner adding 1, so it would be a 4-up.
See, that is... You are correct in what you said. However, there was actually another spell on them as well, Ice Shard Blizzard, which gives them a further -1 to hit, and that's why they're hitting on 5s. So it was Ice Shard Blizzard and Banner of the Burrows was canceling each other out, basically.
Next up, talking about a different bat rep, High Elves versus Dwarfs, episode 125. Corin Sulez 3606. The Mind Rager doesn't affect strength modifiers for armor saves if you read the magic book. I don't know where you're getting that from. There is a line that says you ignore the strength modifier from weapons, but no, it still counts as, so leadership 8 would be wounding on 2s with the modifier of -6 to the save. So yeah, maybe you read the part about the no modifiers from weapons, but it does count as that particular strength. So how that spell works is, for those of you who don't understand this one, Mind Razor, I cast it on a unit and they use their leadership instead of their strength when wounding their opponent. Now they won't get the double-handed weapon bonus as well. So when I think the White Lions had it, no, the Archers had it. Yeah. They go to leadership, strength 3 to basically strength 8. It's not really strength 8, it's leadership 8 wounding on them with that modifier for armor saves. Next up, Unknown Idiot 2. I think you got the grudge thing wrong. 3 possibilities. The Dwarven General hates the enemy general. All Dwarven characters hate all enemy characters, and all dwarves hate all enemies. Yeah. I got the grudge wrong. Sorry, guys. I read it too quick. Hadrian Sprumont 2. At 3210, you should move the fleeing unit, then measure the distance that the Reavers have to catch. I don't know the pages for the rule because my book is not in English, but I'm pretty sure it is in the combat resolution section.
So no, that's actually incorrect. What happened, I think at the time you're particularly talking about, is they fled. Well, they flee. They roll their distance they flee, and before we move any models, the tracers roll their die. If the die is equal to or higher, they've caught them immediately, and they die where they stand. So they would not have been moved.
And last up, Juna. I'm not going to try to say your second part of your name. Why 18 archers attack in close combat? They can't use bows in close combat, so they don't hit from 3 ranks.
They're High Elves, and High Elves have a rule called Martial Prowess, which allows them to fight in 3 ranks instead of 2. And that's why they fought in 3. That's all. So that is it. That is all for Warhammer Fantasy for now. And if anything we just tried to correct, or anything I just say was wrong, again, comment below, let me know, and I'll correct it in the next rules we got wrong. Because I think everything is correct at this point. Keep pointing out rules errors, because if you guys keep pointing them out, we'll catch them and we'll hopefully stop doing them.
Super appreciated.
Absolutely. It's and fantasy is not. The rule book is thick. Most games are. The FAQ is even thicker. It's a harder game. It's a little more complex. I guess not the most complex out there. There are plenty of harder games,
you
but
know, we both love the game. And want to
I love the
we
game.
both played over a couple different editions, though.
Yeah, that's a whole separate issue. All right, thanks for watching, and happy wargaming.